with 5 kids, it was really hard to get pictures done. Even professionally, it was really hard. Do you guys have lots of kids and struggle getting family pictures done? Even when we went into like professional photographers, there'd always be like one kid that does something weird, especially when you start getting above 4 or 5 kids. Well, you know, you can have one kid and they do something weird. It's just kids in general. So anyway, what I discovered was I just like invested in a decent camera back in the day because they didn't have digital cameras like they do now. I tell you what, now my cell phone does a pretty good job taking pictures. I really need to get my digital SLR camera like broke. And I've never got, my husband has said for several years that he would get it fixed. Help me get it fixed because it has to be sent in to Nikon, and I don't totally understand it because it gives an error. Gives an error. So we are taking, we're going to do gray t-shirts. I've got these t-shirts with the white collar, and I'm just putting it on a, our, just checking here. It's got fuzz all over it. This is the t-shirt. I got it at the HL, you know, and they always have their stuff. I guess from my understanding, all their t-shirts are always 30% off. All their t-shirt wear and stuff like that, they're always 30% off, so they don't really put it on sale ever, which kind of bums me out because their sales are usually 50, 40, 50, 60% off. So it kind of bums me out that they don't put their t-shirts. But anyway, I thought I'd try some of their t-shirts, and I got several sizes of this. I thought I was going to do navy sweatshirts until we took it out and found that we don't have all the enough. I have enough, but they're not in the right sizes. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought they were men's sizes of sweatshirts, and it turns out I think they're even a small women's size because, and of course we've grown since I bought it in the fall. So here we are doing t-shirts, and I thought I grabbed these out. We're going to do gray. The boys won't have these white collars. The girls will have the white collars. And I've kind of like gotten over the fact that it's just good to have the same color, but maybe not all the same t-shirts. And actually we did a girls trip, and we were struggling finding even black t-shirts for everybody that fit. So we went ahead and got just everybody had a different black t-shirt. It just ended up that way. And that's the way it was. And it worked. It worked. It looked nice. We all looked nice. It didn't really matter. And it's kind of fun because we all have a different style. Like my youngest daughter ended up with one was like this. It has a kind of a shorter waist, a higher waistline on it. Empire waist, I guess they call it. So I am going to be using this Cottontail market, not Cottonwood market. And I am only actually going to put the bunny on, I think. I don't know, this may be a work in progress, but so this completely went out of our stock. Isn't it the cutest? It's got words, it says Cottontail Market, it's got the bunny, and then we also had the paintable chalk shapes that came out in the size of the bunny. I didn't even get one. I was on within 5 minutes after it coming out, and I could not, I refresh, it wasn't available. It says established in 1945, and that says every bunny welcome. But I just want to use the bunny, and the reason for that is that we are going to each have a different woodland animal for our vacation on our shirt, and because there's only 4, there's a fox too. I have the fox separate here. Okay, so there's only 4 of these. Oh, I guess the fox is there. The bear is what I'm looking for. There's only 4 on here, and there's 5 of us. We wanted to each have our own animal, and so my youngest goes, I said, well, I actually have the bunny. So we're going to do a bunny tonight because tomorrow, actually this evening at midnight, Mountain Time, you could become a designer, and this will be included in a special kit that they're going to be offering along with one of those chalk shapes and our frame and all the goodies that come with our kit. I think it's going to, I don't even know that I've heard the price. I think it's going to be our $99 kit, and you'll be able to get that Cottonwood Market. Like, I can't go on and buy one as a designer. It's not available. So that's the good news. If you are not currently a designer and want to become a designer, or would like to get your products at 40% discount as a designer plus all the perks, you could become a designer just to get this Cottonwood Market if that was something you were interested in. This seems really big. So trying to get over that thought process that it's kind of a big animal. But I wanted to use the animal with the rabbit with BU. Just the BU. This is the other transfer I'm using. It says BU, not them. And I was trying to think. Actually, I saw something else that would be good. So many things going on right now. So anyway, if you wanted more information about getting this Cottonwood Market or Cottontail Market, Cottonwood, put a bunny down below, either a little bunny sign or, you know, spell bunny out. But this little saying here, just keep breathing. I don't know. Is it better? This just seems really large on a chest. So I had seen somebody do half the butterfly with the BU, and I was inspired by that. And I think it'll be the perfect size. So I guess I think it'll be fine. I'll do the BU with the animals. I think the animals are going to be just fine. So we're all kind of large people anyway. I'm the smallest in the family right now. So that's what we're going to do. I wonder how she did that. Maybe just taped it off right here. I'm going to do some taping before I get started. I think I'm going to tape it right there and not go any further. Use our positioning transfer tape, because that'll just be the Y. Maybe get a little bit more off of than not. But anyway, this is kind of a cute transfer as it is, for sure. BU, not them. Isn't that cute? And it is currently available. You could just make this as a t-shirt. You wouldn't have to be as complicated as I'm getting today, that's for sure. I'm just being complicated, I guess, is what I'm doing. All right, so that's what I'm doing. Do you see how like this Y goes all the way across here? I don't want to go all the way across because I'm afraid to get into the them part. So I'm just gonna do like transfer tape on the bottom part. We're just gonna be doing the BU part. Excuse me. And I'm going to try to get it somewhat positioned like I would. I actually think I'm going to do the top portion of the bunny. I'm not going to do the bottom part. I have this thing like with animals, when you take pictures of animals, like I took photography classes, and part of the thing I have with the animals is, this is like a side note, is that when you take pictures of animals, watch that they don't look odd because you cut off their feet. Same thing for human beings, but we're a little better with that, or cut off top of their head or whatever. But animals, I learned especially, and the reason why I learned that was because we used to take a lot of pictures of llamas because my kids would show llamas. So we're gonna just go ahead and I might cut off the bunny. I'm gonna use the transfer to kind of cut off the bunny where I want it to be. And because this is, even though this is the first time I'm using this Cottonwood Market, or Cottonwood, I'm going to call it the Cottonwood Market all night long because we live right down the road from Cottonwood. But the Cottontail Market, the reason why I don't, if this was my first time and I was doing it on a piece of glass or something shiny, I would want to go ahead and fuzz this transfer, but these new transfers you do not have to fuzz. Just kind of cool. All right, I'm just getting this on here, but because I'm using on fabric, it's totally going to be fine. Totally fine. All right, I'm just putting that bottom part. I'm making a mess of things today is what I'm doing. I'm gonna, and this might bother some of you, I don't know if it will or not, but I'm going to be doing this in all black. And then I'm going to use the glasses from the Woodland Animals in color, and so everybody gets to pick their own color. I am using one of our t-shirt, not ours, a t-shirt, just to give me an idea of where to place it. Placement thing. If you want that, put t-shirt, and I will know what you, or placement, whatever. This helps me not, it does have measuring on it, and I don't necessarily measure it, but it will kind of help me find like the center. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of eyeball it, put the bunny to the side of it. So here's the center mark, and I'm going to put the bunny on this side, and then I'll put the BU on the other side. Nope, I won't do that. I'm actually wondering, I'm going to use some of this transfer tape and wonder how wide it is. So this is from here to here. Well, to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it can't be. Must be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 inches. And the bunny at its widest part here in the ears is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I have to move the bunny over almost an inch. Does that make sense? Clear as mud, right? You get to see it all today, all the thinking. Do you guys ever, like, my husband is very good about this. He likes to think out loud. So I think I'm going to put this at the center point, and then I'm going to move the bunny over an inch at the inch mark. And I am actually going to, oops. Oh, don't stick the transfer together. That's not good for it. That's not good. Okay. So I'm putting this in the center. I'm using that center mark. I'm not doing exact, but I am kind of going to the 1 inch mark, and then I'm going to put the BU right on the center. And I'm hoping that will sort of put us a little, like it'll look more, I just don't want it to look like you're putting pictures on your girls. Will we look like we have? And I'm going to put glasses on in color, the color that the kids choose. So this is about 1 hand. Ooh, it's still not enough. Still not enough. I'm going to try for more. This in the center. I'm going to try for the 2 inch. I'm just measuring up the 2 inch by the outside of the bunny. And then this will be whole hand's width. Yep, that's a little bit closer. I want to do it a little bit closer. I was kind of outside of that 2 inch mark. Okay. I don't want it to be too far. I'm hoping this works. Oh well, just the fanciest t-shirt we have in our collection, because I got that Hobby Lobby. It's kind of like the baseball shirt. And even at 30% off, they were still kind of like $9. Not the greatest prices, especially if you plan on making them and selling them. I don't think it's a great price. All right, I think that bunny is gonna do. And then the BU will be right there. It's about a hand's width. I think that's gonna work. I'm not gonna do the BU yet. I'm just gonna do the bunny first. And I kind of, okay, so I put this up at the top corner. If I put it down at the bottom, I think it'll be good. I'm winging it today. So this is the first. This is the first, and we're going to use black ink. And I was planning on doing navy with white ink, so I'm hoping I have enough ink. Oh yeah, we should do okay. I'm hoping I have enough ink to make it through. And I actually think this is about the width. It's a little bit wider than a mini squeegee. You could use a mini squeegee for that. And the reason I would use a small, because it's a little wider, but I don't want to go on these little weeds on the outside, if that makes sense. So, or on the market part. The nice thing about ink is you could just take your time to do the ink. You don't have to rush through it. It's not going to dry in the transfer. Chalk paste, you do want to work a little bit quickly and get it off before it dries up on your transfer. I think this is going to be really cute. I've seen a lot of people doing this bunny and doing like watercolors, which would be really cute to do some grays and a little bit of pinks. So pretty. I feel a little inept in doing that. All right, I'm just going to the edge of the paper there, and that's all I'm doing. And this is washable. The ink is going to be permanent. I'm going to let it dry for 24 hours, and then I will come back and heat set it with parchment paper under my iron, or you could use one of those Cricut presses. Those work as well. And it'll wash right off of the transfer. Just take it to water, just plain water and a board eraser. It will come right off. What is that? Oh, they must be getting wood in. Okay. I'm going to be using this more, so I'm going to set this up here out of my way. And then before you peel, check your fingers to make sure, because you don't want to get dots of ink everywhere on the t-shirt. Because trouble. If you can catch it while it's still wet. I don't know if you noticed, I did put an ink mat inside of here so it doesn't bleed through as well. All right, here we go. See what our little cotton, ooh, he is cute. I like him. I like him, I like him. And I'm going to be very careful with this. Put it back on the backing, and I've got some on the edge of the backing too, because I use that edge of the backing to help me out a little bit. So this I will just go ahead, wash in the sink under water, and then with a board eraser to get that ink off of there. And that will be good to go. I'm going to set that over there out of my way. Isn't he cute? I actually think he's kind of cute. I maybe could have gone up a little higher. I'm hoping. Isn't he cute? I think he's cute. We're going to put some glasses on him in a minute. But first, I'm going to do the BU part. The nice thing about our transfers is they're reusable. Wash them in between uses, and then you can reuse it over and over and over again, 8 to 12 times, as long as you take care of it. I'll take it in, I'll wash it, I'll let it dry upside down with the sticky side up, flat for a little bit, not very long, and then put the backing right back on it. And this, I was gonna line it up with it actually is about as long as the bunny. Remember, we had like a whole hand on either side. Okay, I gotta get that transfer tape back down again, and we're gonna put this down really well. If we use it over and over and over again and make a whole bunch of t-shirts, like I said, we're gonna be doing 5 of these. I'll be reusing this BU and then a different animal for each one of them. Everybody's chosen their animal, so I'm pretty excited about that. Hey Elizabeth, good to see you. We are making vacation t-shirts. Trying to decide if I should do the clouds or not. I kind of like them. All right. This I'm doing in black as well. It's so fun that you can make your own t-shirts, I think. I think it's so fun to make your own t-shirts. We've done a couple of girls trips and we've made t-shirts every time. We're trying to come up with a t-shirt for I guess I'm doing the wispies over here because I already hit it. Now, as these get a little less sticky, you know, like this one we've used a couple of times, you just want to like make sure that you get all the edges stuck down. And when you're doing the fabrics, I try to just go in one direction. I try not to go every which way. I'm going to do this one up here. We'll see. So I just, when I went through all my stuff, I was like, the only one I have to buy a t-shirt for is my husband. He's a 3X, so he's a big one. This little bunny is so cute. I love it. These they were around for a week or 2 weeks, I guess they were around. These bunnies were available. Thankfully I do. I mean, I don't know what is with all my black. I'm almost out of black ink. I'm almost out of black chalk. If you guys have been watching me do my lives, been using a lot of black, I guess. I want to make sure I have all the edges. And the great thing about having the sticky back as opposed to like using vinyl, somebody was asking me about vinyl, if you could use vinyl the same way. I suppose you could, except that this is much better detail than vinyl will, because there's fabric in the white areas. The area you see through, there's actually fabric there. I'm just trying to be careful here. I don't want to go under. We'll check it. And we can lay it back down if I make a mistake. I definitely can feel that I got it on my fingers this time. So I'll need to use a wipe to wipe my fingers. So did you guys have a good weekend? Hey Dawn, good to see you. Hello from Wisconsin. Yes. Are you guys over your winter weather-ish, or is it still coming? We're getting snow right now. We didn't get it through this last week while everybody else was getting it. Okay, I'm gonna get a wipe. So lots of exciting things tonight at midnight. If you missed this bunny, the Cottontail Market transfer, and you are not currently a designer, new designers can get it with the new kit. It's a one-time thing. It's releasing at midnight Mountain Time. All right, let's see how we do. I'm gonna take it. I could kind of tell it wasn't there. Right there. Right at the top tip I missed. I'm hoping that went down without a wrinkle. That would be bad if I did just a... Okay. Hopefully I wasn't off for that. Oh, I did it. Good. All right, we're just gonna check it. Take it slow. Always pull from the middle so you don't stretch the fabric of the transfer. It's looking good. Okay, good deal. And I'm going to take the backing, and I want to use, I think, this cloud on the bottom, the rest of this cloud. I'm going to take this transfer tape off. That is getting kind of dangerous. I am getting kind of dangerous, to be honest. All right, we're going to see if we can just get the cloud on the bottom. Do you see how I do that? I put the backing there, and I'm just going to use this squiggly right there to match up the bottom. I don't know if you could see this. Hey Dickinson, good to see you. I love this shirt. I've been looking to buy one like that. Can you stand up so I can... Oh yeah, yes, for sure. I will get it stood up here. I'm just wet in ink, and I'm always cautious. I don't do it as much. I need to get ink off my fingers first. Always keep checking your fingers whenever you do ink. Whenever you work with ink, because you don't want to be... We're done with this. All right, here it is. Try not to... Isn't that cute? Be you. That's going to be our vacation t-shirt. We've each got a different animal, and I thought I'd use the Cottontail Market because the woodland animals only have 4 animals. There's 5 of us. We each want to have our own. So So that's what we are working on, is Be You. I think I'm going to give this a little bit of a dry here. Oh, I don't have my dryer out here, you guys. So we did a little crafting on Friday night live here, not live on Facebook, but in person at my house. So a lot of things are indoors. All right, let's see if I can do this without. I don't know. I'm starting to have my doubts about this, just because I'm having my doubts, and the reason why is I'm worried about being able to do this on everybody's t-shirt exactly right. How do you line it up so it looks right? I think I'm doing it around the Y. All right, you guys have to hold me to that. We're getting fancy now. Ooh, that went over to my bunny. Over to the bunny. Let's get some of that off my fingers because I kind of touched into it. All right, just doing the squigglies now. I'm actually very pleased with how that Y turned out. Hopefully this works for me. Oops, it's not down. It does go over to the bunny, so I'm just going with it. It'll be okay, right? The kids will all grow it anyway. Oh, stand again. Okay, you'll have to wait. I'm like busy here getting some on here. We're not done yet, so don't worry. We got plenty of chances to take a look at it. I think that's... I don't know how I feel about that. I maybe should have stopped right there, but I'm not going to get it off. It's permanent, pretty much permanent. You're not going to get black off of the, it's going to be pretty close to permanent. It's got darker pigment. I'm going to use a different wipe. Hold on a second. Here we go. And we're going to put some glasses on this little bunny. I'm going to put this away. Anytime you don't use everything on your squeegee, just put it right back in the bin. Shut the bin up. Well, I'm going to have to get some black ink and black chalk. Can you believe that? But I do have some singles if I need to get going on this project. So anyway, getting to the end of the month, and we have a fabulous, fabulous deal for our club members too. There it is. What do you think? Hopefully you're watching. There it is, Be You. And I'm gonna do some glasses on our little bunny here. Glasses. So I'm just gonna put it on here. I do have an ink mat inside of here. The reason for that is I'm gonna decide there's like 4 different glasses. I think I have to go with a wider set. Oh, and scissors. Did I bring those in? I don't even know. You guys, I'm kind of disorganized. So our transfers come with these lines where you can cut them apart. You could cut them out and have like the backing with it, but I like to leave them on here, on the backing, because then it tells me like it's a puzzle piece. I know which ones are missing. All right, here we go. See if we can get this on. The nice thing about these, we have new transfers and now you can see through them, which is really great for these glasses. I think this little bunny is going to be super cute. Super cute. And my daughter picked out Marvelous. It's a light pink, so that's what color glasses. So we're each going to, it doesn't matter, even if we end up with the same ones. Maybe my daughters will pick the same ones. Who knows? So we're just going to use this Marvelous with a mini squeegee on here and put some glasses on this little girl, I guess, since she's And I actually was thinking about doing a little bow on her ear as well. Kind of surprise my daughter with that. What do you think? Bow or no? Say bow or no. Help me out, make some decisions. Ooh, I like this new transfer because you can really see through and know what you're doing. Ooh. What's up there? Got some chalk or something up here on the table. All right, I'm just gonna leave it sit there and hopefully it'll soak it up. There we go. I always check my fingers. You don't want it before you peel, but you peel to reveal. It's really super easy. And then again, ooh, I just got black on my fingers. Oh, cute. I think this is cute. Cute, cute. Put that back on the backing, and you could see my ink isn't dried. I should have probably used a little bit of, the black ink is not dried yet. It might have worked out better to put a little, you know, dry it up with the dryer, but oh, I guess I do have one. I might do that before I do the next step. But let's show you that one. Isn't that cute? Oh, cute little glasses. What do you think? It is kind of slight. Like, I would prefer a little darker, but it's, you know, that was the color she wanted. I think it's kind of cute. Love, love, love. And we've got a little bow tie that's on this transfer as well. Ugh, I just stuck my knuckle in it. Good job. I have another dryer. I'm gonna try it out. I got it at the thrift store for like $3. We all went, oh, that would be really nice. So I'm gonna give it a try. Because all right. So I want to get this dried up a little bit here. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I think I'm gonna do, there's a little pipe with these woodland animals too. I know, I think I like the pink actually. Let's see. I'm trying to decide. So there's this little bow on here. You see that little bow? Trying to decide, should I put, I think we'll put it on the ear, or trying to decide where I saw somebody using it on the bunny, the bow with the glasses. I think up on the ear, one of the ears, we'll use it. Even wet, you know, because this is, I don't want to get this too wet because my mat is in there. Too dry anyway, or too hot. This is actually kind of a hot one. I think this is a heating tool. I don't think this is actually a dryer. Mine's a lot cooler than that. My Chalk Couture one. So I'm just going to set that there. I think that actually dried it up really nice. Wish I would have thought of that sooner. Learn from me. Learn from me. That's what I have to say. Thanks, Elizabeth. I'm glad you like it. So we have a monthly club, and you can get projects right in the mail. This is this month's club. It's only going to last till the end of the month, right? And this is a short month. Welcome-ish, and it says depends on who you are and how long you stay. It's got little flower parts to go with it. I guess I don't have it up here, but you will get that for $21.99 plus 3 little singles packets to do at least, I mean, there's a lot in there. I always use them for multiple, oops, I don't need the glasses. I need the little bow tie is what I need. Put that back on there. There we go. Oops. A little piece of that string. All right. We're going to use this little bow tie. Isn't that cute? The nice thing is you can see through these now. So you can just go ahead and put it where you want. I think we're going to... Should I put it there? I think with the boys, I'll put a bow tie down here. I'll have to ask my son what color he wants. But we're going to... I'm trying to hit it like so it's on the bottom part of the ear here, but not on as much black if possible. So we're going to use this Marvelicious again. I maybe got a lot. Put that down. The nice thing is you can see through it and see where it's going to be placed, what it's going to look like through there. Oops, I went outside the lines. So you're going to get to see me try to clean it up a little bit here. All right, we're going to throw that down there so it's out of the way. And I did get a little boo-boo on there. So we're going to stick this back on here, put this over there to get washed, and then get my ink closed up so we can use that later. And so just to show you, there's a little tiny, you can hardly see it, little tiny line outside here that I hit with that Moivalicious. And I'm going to make an attempt at getting it off by just using a wipe. Usually if you get it while it's still wet, it'll come right off and you won't even see it. So that's kind of cool. If you're having a more of a struggle, if it's a dark color like black or red or orange, they do have more pigment, so it's harder to get those off. So it might not be as successful, but you could try to use like a Tide pen for that. All right, I think our little bunny is kind of cute. What do you guys think? Kind of cute. I'm excited. I think that turned out really cute. All right, so the reason I was telling you about the club is because there's a special. When you sign up for our monthly club for $21.99, which includes the shipping, you will get that welcome-ish transfer as well as 3 paste packets. And when you join, you will get a mini squeegee. So you'll be ready to go starting your, don't throw this away because you'll need it. A mini squeegee, and it will cost you $21.99. But as a bonus, they're going to send you 5 extra free B-size transfers in that size, and the same size, the welcome-ish size. So you get 6 total plus a mini squeegee and 3 singles packets for $21.99, and you'll get this every month in the mail. Projects ready to go. Okay, so month is almost over. You don't want to miss those 5. They only do this like once a year, the 5 free ones. And this is next month's. So if you like botanicals, isn't that the most beautiful botanical? And it says down here, just keep breathing. I maybe should have done that for t-shirts now that I look at it, but that's okay. I like it. I think everybody was excited about picking their animals. Isn't that sweet? I think it's cute. This is for my 12-year-old. She picked the bunny. And she used to do bunnies in 4-H, so it was perfect. And my son was like, he wanted the honey badger. And my husband, of course, wants the bear. And what else was there? My other daughter, oh, she wanted the fox. That's the fox right here. Isn't he cute? He needs glasses, actually. The little fox. And this is one of the cutouts, but there will be a bunny one in that kit. So put a bunny if you're interested in that bunny kit. Let me know, and I will get back to you on that. I think that's all the things. I'm trying to make sure you do all the things. You know, like this, share it with friends for me. And like I said, put bunny down below if you want more information on that. I will get you a direct link to my site. It is going to be at midnight tonight, Mountain Time. So 11 o'clock my time, but unfortunately if you're on the East Coast, it's going to be like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. for Central. So anyway, that was a fun night, kind of a fun, quick and easy. It wasn't that bad, was it? It took me longer to decide what to do than to actually do my t-shirt. And I will take this off because I don't want it to stay on that mat and put the packaging back on the mat. It does go through. I can feel it went right through the t-shirt. It does go through, so you want to have something in there. So if you don't have one of our ink mats, go ahead and put a piece of cardboard in there. But the ink mats are nice because they are sticky as well. And they re-stick and reuse. We've probably done 50 to 75 t-shirts or flannels on one mat before we've decided, oh, you know, it's time to get it redone. So here is that t-shirt. Isn't that the cutest? Like I said, I'll take a hot iron to it and heat set it with a piece of parchment paper underneath it tomorrow. sometime, and that will be ready to go. You can wash and dry it. You don't have to worry about it coming off at all. We have had t-shirts that we have inked, and like my flannel, I wash that thing every week because I've been wearing it every single day because I am so cold these days in the winter time. I've been wearing a flannel on top of everything. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Please don't hesitate to contact me. Put bunny down below for that bunny. If you would like more information about the club, just put club down below and I will get that information out to you as well. Doesn't mean you're obligated in any way, shape, or form. I'm more than happy to just get you the information, do your research, decide if it's something you want to do. But like I said, if you're even remotely thinking about doing the club, now is the time, because it is going to give you an extra, it's almost $100 worth of transfers you're going to get for free. There's no catch. Just have to sign up for the club. That is it. So, and you can see I'm just quickly, you know, wiping this down. You don't want to use any chemicals or anything. I use the wipes that have nothing in them, the simple wipes, baby wipes, because I'm allergic to everything. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a very blessed evening, and keep on crafting.